Hello, welcome to our channel, the channel Yulia Talbot. Today we are going to the high plain of Voltigno in the park of Gran Sasso and Monti della Laga. Right now we are in the ancient town of Villa Celiera. It is very famous due to its Abbazia Santa Maria di Casanova. This was a monastery of the Cistercian order, monastic order, and we can see the remnants of this beautiful monastery down here. It is possible to see a tower a little bit there. Yes, a tower, its black silhouette can be seen on the background of the yellow trees. It was a very big monastery with more than 500 people in it. It was very rich and very powerful, so even the islands of Tremiti, 30-40 kilometers off this shore in Adriatic Sea, were paying the taxes to this monastery. Now nothing is left because the citizens of this city have taken it apart stone by stone to build their own houses. So it was a very rich monastery, and they had a lot of cows upstairs in these highlands here. And now already we have to go. The group is going up. At the high plain of Voltigno, near the city of Villa Celiera. This is Campo Imperatore, the beautiful place where Mussolini was. Here nearby is the hotel where Mussolini was taken as a hostage, and from where he was saved by Otto Skorzeny and his group of special forces of German army in 1943. So now it's November. Right now it is 10 degrees Celsius, maybe 8 degrees. At night the temperature here is -2, -3. In the winter there is a lot of snow. That's why we do not see now any sheep here, because it's already too cold for sheep. But by the way, we have found a lot of bones and a lot of dead heads of the sheep, because here are also a lot of wolves. So wolves are always in the places where are large amounts of sheep, where is a good feeding ground. The number of wolves always increases in Italy during the last 20 years, because it is strictly prohibited to hunt them, and their population increases. Thus also the number of wolves in the wolf packs also augments always. So each year there is 1 or 2 attacks of wolves on the people, mostly on the shepherds. So today our plan, we are going to the little mountain nearby called Mountain Meta. Afterwards we make a small circle here around this high plain. Later we are going to a refugio. This is at the place where the travelers can stay if it is raining or snowing. So a hideout for travelers. A refuge, in English, by the way, it is called. There, today we shall eat castagne, so this is some kind of nuts, fried nuts, and I guess... Chestnuts. So fried chestnuts, and also I guess we shall eat here pasta. Italian pasta is everywhere in Italy. By the way, I should tell you, subscribe, thumbs up, and like this video, and also the comments to these videos are always welcome, especially positive ones. Look at this beautiful landscape. You might think that we are somewhere in Colorado or in Montana, but no, it is Abruzzo, Italy. I should say, of course, Montana and Colorado are much more much more vast. The spaces are enormous, so there are many more opportunities to travel. So the parks, for example, in Idaho, the Glacier Park, they are enormous, but they are not civilized. Here in Italy, in Abruzzo, of course, this park is not that big. It is 300-400 kilometers long, 200-300 kilometers wide, but it is very civilized. There are somewhere refuges, there are roads, there are restaurants somewhere, and a lot of ancient towns all around. Now we are at the high plain of Voltigno. It is the very heart, one could say, of the Gran Sasso mountains. So to the west we have Teramo. Then afterwards, so clockwise, we have Pescara, Chieti, Bucci sul Tirreno sul Mona, Navelli and L'Aquila in this direction. So in fact we are now equidistant from Chieti and Parisciano. So we are in the very middle of the mountains, and the only disadvantage is that there is no possibility to come here by bus, only by the private car. Today we participate in the excursion of a very interesting group, Abruzzo Parks. So we recommend this group to everybody who wants to come to Abruzzo and to participate in the hiking, in the mountain trekking. This group has tours each Saturday and Sunday, but their tours are quite difficult. So they have only a couple, maybe 3 excursions easy like today. Usually their excursions are already almost for professionals. So they go to the glaciers on the tops of the mountains. They hike to the very heights of Gran Sasso, of Majella. So some excursions can be quite demanding. But
всем советую приехать в Абруццо, потому что я нигде никогда не видела такой красоты. А представьте, когда эти деревья были яркие, красные, желтые. Это сейчас, 11 ноября, они уже темные.
главное, внизу они только начали желтеть недели 2 назад, а здесь уже опали.